Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Mega Man X2. Today we're going to do the X Hunter stages, suspiciously marked with a Sigma emblem. I don't know why, but I just really appreciate seeing my maximum health being in excess of my weapon energy. I love that those drill enemies can only jump in the direction they're already facing, and they have to spend some time turning around before they can jump in the other direction. Okay. So, yeah, I really appreciate these final levels that put together a lot of things that you're supposed to learn throughout the game. Oh, wait. So, here's something that we haven't seen in a while, and now we don't have to deal with it. I mean, this one would have been pretty simple to escape from, but they get more complicated later on, and I really appreciate that they're giving the tools to just go, nah, not dealing with that. I mean, look at that. This one would have been much harder for me personally to deal with, at least. So you can see why I like to kill these quickly and easily. Oh, hey, this reminds me of X1. One of the Sigma stages, I think. Oh, crud. Nope, nope, nope. I ascended too quickly. Got cocky. Alright, this one's just kind of tall and you need to move quick. And now there are two paths to take. Good job, me. Oh yeah. You may remember that in X1 there was a Street Fighter move that I got for collecting all the things. There's one in this game too. I prefer the Hadoken myself. It's easier to aim. Oh, hey! But there is one in this game too, and it also only works when you're at full health. And it is one that I actually did discover on my own. After having already beaten the game once and playing through it a second time. What am I doing? Alright. So, first X Hunter boss. Oh hey, it's Violin. And the boss fight is exactly the same aside from the existence of those blocks. Care to guess what his weakness is? As I say as I am using his weakness, it's bubbles! He is weak to bubbles. Alright, I think I can take another hit or two. Okay, definitely need to heal up after that. Whoops, no, don't want silk. I want bubbles. And I'm just gonna stand here. Oh, interesting. What? How could he have overloaded my circuits? Arrgh. So yeah. Weak to bubbles. I'm not going to try and figure out what the justification for that is. And these are ridiculously human robots in some ways, so maybe he has allergies to whatever the bubbles are made of. Who knows? Alright, now for the second X Hunter stage. X2 is an improvement over X1 in most ways. including the dash being more responsive. Like, that is my favorite thing. Just the dash feels better. Other people have called me crazy for seeing that, but... Oh, that is interesting. You can charge... Yeah, I'm not doing this well, but oh well. Yeah, I was saying something. Yeah. Like, other people have called me crazy for noticing that, and they're like, that's not a thing, but it absolutely measurably is. Like, just the fact that you can dash jump off a wall by holding the dash button while you're wall jumping. Okay, so... There we go. Hop, hop. And hey, right, I'm supposed to go over the side. Like this. Okay, so... Whoops, to get in here I need a wheel. To get beyond here... I think I need this. And the reward for that, had I succeeded, would have been a life. That was not... That was never going to be worth it. Now I need to start over again. Oh wow, those enemies blow up from, like, any amount of damage, I guess. So, lately on my own, I've been playing through the X series. Well, not all of the X series, just playing the X games. And for some reason, the one I keep coming back to is 2. Like, I didn't think it was my favorite, but it is the one that I play the most. It's kind of like with the Boktai series, like, in a lot of ways, the second game is my favorite, but I play the third the most often because it has my favorite moment-to-moment gameplay. What? That's upsetting. But okay. Alright, fine game, I'll play things your way. I wish I don't have such a hard time on this stage. Aha. I do like how the fire attacks kind of fail underwater, but because, you know, that makes sense. On the other hand, I also don't like that. Oh, good. Okay. Right, what I'm supposed to do is crystallize the bats, and oh hey! I could try and do this the hard way, or I could do it this way. Wait, this is already the end of the stage? I died right at the end of the stage multiple times because I was being dumb. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this boss is something that can only be tried once, and if I fail, I don't want to have to do it the hard way. So, it's Serges! Serges really changes things up. Like, this is an entirely different boss fight. Again, I don't care to guess why Serges is weak to this particular weapon, but he is. There we go. Okay, need to stand slightly to the left. I don't know why I'm insisting on doing it like this. I mean, why don't I just shoot him in the face? Seriously. So yeah, these shots alternate between vertical and diagonal. But also, you know, they can just hit you. Alright, X is having a hard time here. I'm going to heal up. These things make such a weird sound when they hit something and don't break through. You know, as a weapon, this is kind of boring. This is impossible! The prophecy must be fulfilled! I mean, it's just kind of a slower, regular bullet that angles up slightly. I like the charge shot, as you saw throughout the level. Alright. So yeah, that was a pretty short level. If I hadn't gotten myself killed multiple times, it would have been over with much quicker. So now I'm going to go ahead and go refill my sub-tanks. And as far as I know, I will never use Giga Crush again. Will never feel the need to. I can use it. Oh, hey, that's interesting. You can use Giga Crush to destroy this fish if you want. Yeah, take that, fish. Alright. And... Alright. I am good here. I've got a minute and change left. I'm not going to try and do one more level. Actually, I'm correct that I'm feeling dumb today. Let's do one more level. Okay, so to get those over here, I need to understand how to use the S chain. Guess what I do not know how to do? Yeah, I just cannot wield the S chain to get these things to save my life. I would much rather have Boomerang. These things are much scarier around pits than they were in the first level they showed up in. Oh, hey! This place is arranged such that even someone like me can get through by pushing these things to edges and oh, hey, this is actually training for a thing that we'll see in a bit. Right, I didn't didn't need those. I don't know why I did that. I already refilled my whatchamadoodle thing. Alright, so now I need to go right, and then down, and then left, and then up, and then right, and then down, and then left, and then this can be fixed because it is arranged such that I can. Alright, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. No! Don't worry, I can still do this. Up, right, down, right, down, left, up, right, down, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. What am I missing here? I'm just being dumb. Alright, so there's a hidden checkpoint here. For the longest time, I could not figure out how to get up there. Even though I had a... used the same trick before to get one of the parts. That reminds me. You see what happens when you crystallize these enemies? You break them by dashing into them. Alright. So there's a free life here. That means I have unlimited chances at this, especially since those bats seem to have a higher than usual propensity for dropping those things to restore my energy. So rather than demonstrating that I know how to do the thing over and over again, I'm just going to use save states. There we go. Alright, this one's a little harder, but... Okay, I made a bad decision there, but that's okay. And now I need to be at full health for this next bit. I discovered this entirely on my own, by the way, just by wondering what was up that ladder and trying to figure out how to do all this. I was not bright about it, but... Wow, you are so cool! I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! Step inside for a special surprise! This capsule won't appear if you're not at full health, I don't think, because the attack it gives you requires you to be at full health. So yeah, right, and... Okay, so what you do is right, down, right, and then the attack button. Right, down, right. If you played fighting games, you know. If you played the Street Fighter games, you know the attack and how to do it. Took me way too long to figure out how to do it myself because I haven't played Street Fighter. And aside from in like a side game, they don't do that after this. Like Street Fighter moves, they just don't do that anymore, which is too bad because they're really cool. No, this cannot be! Master, avenge me! So Agile's thing is that he moves side to side and he drops rows of spikes like we see at the bottom there, with holes his width, and then when he drops them, you want to be under him. Or he is perfectly positioned to use that nifty new attack he just got. I don't get the relationship between the first fights and rematches for some of these. Like Serges use... Okay, so Violin changing up the arena. Yeah, sure, that's all great. Serges was using a hovering platform in the first time you fought him, right? Second, and in the rematch, he's using a much bigger thing to protect himself with while he's shooting you. Okay, great, I'll accept that. Agile. First fight, he's really agile, as the name suggests. Second fight, he's he's that ship from Arkanoid. Anyway, join me next time when I enter the 4th X Hunter stage. And probably the longest one. I'll see you then.